Yo, it's Kevin Trades. This is my weekly recap and outlook for DAX, the German index. So let's just get straight into it. As you can see, the weekly opened at 23,466.5 and it closed at 24,650.7. Nice little bullish week. So if we go into the daily, we can see we had all bullish candles today. I mean, this week, bullish, 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 bullish. This daily failure respected, and this inverse tapped into as low of the week. So yeah, pretty much. I had like two levels here, didn't get held, and draws never got hit. First things first, gotta look at the news. Why are we on yellow folder news? Let's just put it on here. So this week we had PPI on Tuesday, and that's about it. Obviously I have GBP on, which we don't care about. So just yeah, PPI on Tuesday. That's it for this week. So we look out for that. Tuesday was a good day, but let's get into this week's trading. So we gapped down, left a big, huge gap down. London session, we was obviously below level, so we were biased bullish anyways, but price did break structure like prior to London to the upside, and then we were respecting this. Pretty sure like I caught a small buy here, literally offered this 5-minute bullish fairly up. But we kind of just ranged and reswept the low or London low, and then 1 o'clock starts pumping. It's nice to resweep, and then it's OTE as well from this low, so it's a OTE plus sweep, perfectly respected, and that just held. But yeah, low of the day holding still, 1 a.m. good timing. Nice little mini Wyckoff, whatever this is, and then we just pumped all the way. But yeah, that was pretty much Monday. Tuesday was also good. Around London session, if I just mark it out, where is it? Here, similar thing where we just leave a 5-minute bullish fair value up on open and then we trade off of it. It's just it happens kind of late, so like you can see the new flower opens at 11, so it wasn't that good. But once the new flower opens, we come back down. We just tap into this 1 hour bullish fair value up, tap into this 1 hour inverse, and then high time frame. Yep, entry around 12, whatever, and then this time London session holds, and then we just get a nice little push up, and we break structure I think on the daily on Tuesday. Yep. So I did say like if I wanted buys on the daily, I would want a close above here, and we kind of got that. We kind of got it here, but this I would say is a sweep because of this. But then obviously price retraces and then pumps off of this fairly up. So I'm bullish, of course. So my bias has flipped for the short term. Clean ranges above at least. You know, it just depends on what Trump says, I guess. But yeah, no, that was Tuesday. Tuesday, apart from that London push, we just accumulated the rest of the day, and then Wednesday again was pretty bad. London session. This accumulation here during the week, like Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday finally broke out, or Friday broke out. It was just disgusting. But that's Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, not only much you could have traded here in London, but yeah, we did go up slowly, even higher lows behind. None of them really got swept, which is like 3 lows there. This is a good sweep. But yeah, that was pretty much Monday and Wednesday. I mean, really much I can really talk about. I mean, this was nice, this little New York reversal on Thursday, but we just come down for London low, London low. So that's not a bad sell because 3 p.m. would be nice, which is here, and leaves behind this 4:30, and then push down, which is not bad, but you'd have to get in somewhere up here. So yeah, Friday, however, was good. I will show the hourly here, and then yeah, this is just hourly fairly up as well, and then yep. So yeah, Friday 8 a.m. It doesn't sweep. It does like an internal liquidity sweep on open, and then we break structure at 8:10, which is fine. Tap into at 8:20, bullish action, bullish candle out, Enter SL below the low, or you can put it below the fairly up, and it's a 1 to 2. Simple as continuation. And then the hourly was, of course, bullish in this scenario, just from here, and then there was bullish fairly ups, inverses, and then we broke structure on the 4 hour from this push up, double break structure here and here. So if you're just going off of that, order flow bullish, which means bullish order flow. Yep. New York session. Let's see what I did, but no, again, not much. And then high the day placed in at 3:30. So not a bad week. Monday and Friday actually were pretty good, and then this chop here was disgusting. So yeah, I mean, when you see price accumulating like this and going upwards slowly, this is like healthy price action for me. Like this is accumulation, but like this for me is orders getting priced in and then price moving higher and buyers getting control, and then obviously you see this big break structure shows buyers won that battle. And even when big buy orders get placed in, the market doesn't move initially. It does something like this. So yeah, like if you see a short, the short would get placed in rapid. So that's kind of how market moves. But we broke structure, and then obviously we are going to be looking for next week a fair value gap. So obviously we have order blocks here. I do want to see like what are we going to sell off of at the top. So we have this weekly inverse we have yet to tap into. Obviously you have to understand we are just in a weekly bearish rally up and we close inside of it. Are we going to respect it? I have no clue. This one kind of got respected, and then we're coming up to some serious support points, or should I say resistance. So I went bullish until this resistance gets swept. My first draw would probably just be here, and the fact that we reacted off of this probably means we're going to react off of this. So this is a level, and maybe something on the lower time frame. So that was a daily, so let's just put a level here. So yeah, I think I'll remove this level then. I'll put a level there and put a draw here. I can start to remove some of these draws because it seems like price wants to go higher. Move these levels, and then I can move this draw up to last week's low if we do come to take last week's low. Sure. So I'm seeing something like this, but we have to understand like NQ is already at all-time highs. Could just break past here. There is double highs here basically in the weekly and monthly. Not the monthly, sorry, just the weekly double highs. We're in a weekly bearish rally up. What you want to see for buys is this weekly getting rebalanced, coming down to at least like Friday low. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think what's most likely gonna happen is like one of these lows, strong lows, is gonna get rebalanced, and I can just put quickly level at right here at 24, 8.7 for buys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's either gonna do this, and then ultimate highs, that's ultimate highs, or it's gonna do this. I do want it to do like this, and like I do want price to come down, tap these gaps, and then we can come for all-time highs, but it's what it is. If you have a look at France, which we don't really do much, you can see France is very clean. Like I had these lines marked out for a while on the weekly and monthly, and it just got respected. And yeah, these next draws look pretty appetizing, being Tuesday's high, which obviously has got taken on DAX, and yeah, we are coming for the gap. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Levels and draws. But yeah, that's the DAX recap. As for next week, I'm looking primarily for buys early on, or should I say temporary buys, but I want the sells, but you know the trend is your friend. So we're just gonna see what happens, see what Monday does. Hopefully you can get a retracement lower and buy up. But yeah, that's the DAX recap. Keep it clean and simple. Here are my levels and here are my draws. See you next week.